I hope this will come as no shock to you, but you have less friends than you think. You have a lot less friends than you think. Just because you talk to people, it doesn't mean they're your friends. Of course, they're your connections, they're the people you can socialise with. But how much of you actually aligns with them? How many of the people you talk to at work or school or the gym or your football club would you actually stay in touch with, try and network with if you were trying to start some crazy business, if you're trying to start a multi-million-dollar business for whatever reason, right? Let's say you actually did. How many of them would you actually trust? How many of them would you call and say, can you do some networking events alongside our business? Can you do some advertisement for our business or social media? Can you do the X, Y, Z? If you were to just magically start a business, how many people would actually help you? Probably 3 or 4. Do you know why this is? You have lots of friends, and these many friends, they just talk to you because it's socializing. I said a few days ago, I'll probably link the video up here on the card where I said, socializing is really important for humans. Humans are social creatures. But it doesn't mean everybody you socialize with wants to be friends with you, wants to be brothers with you. Because what we're searching for isn't 1,000 friends. It's 3 to 5 brothers, 3 to 5 people who you can genuinely trust with everything. You can leave your phone unlocked around, you know they're not going to message some random chick to be funny. The people who you can genuinely trust with everything. The people who you could gift money and respect them enough and hope that they pay it back to you in like 3 months, whatever, 0 interest. Better than a bank loan, right? The people who you can almost use as a bank loan, respectfully. This is who we're searching for. This is who we need deep down. And there is one very specific method I've been using over the last 6 to 8 months that's genuinely allowed me to make real friends and actual connections for the first time in my life. And it's more simple than you think. You see, in social scenarios, a lot of us, to feel more superior socially, act a different way than we actually do. We wear different clothes. We try and dress like a roadman because it's the United Kingdom and all your friends do, right? All your friends do. You try and dress like a chav because your friends are chavs themselves. I don't know, whatever it may be. You try and change yourself a little bit just to resonate with these people a little bit more. You want to fit in when you're playing football so you get picked on the best players' football teams. You want to, at least that's in England, right? You want to fit in with the best basketball players so you can go play basketball with them and win. You want to try and fit in with all of these people you can so you can almost be seen as cool and, like I said, socially superior. But what if I told you that's not actually the goal? That's not actually the main thing you should be focusing on. Instead, you should be yourself. Don't change. I mean it when I say it, don't change. If you are into cars, meet people who are also into cars. Don't meet people who aren't into cars. And I know that's a really vague thing, but it's a good example. Meet people who are addicted to cars, just like you are. Some people who would play Forza Horizon 5 on the Xbox with you. Some people who would play F1 career mode with you, or do F1 fantasy. Just a couple of things I've heard. And rather than wasting your time with people who are, let's say, into sports in real life, like football, and want to go play football at the park, when you don't like that, you don't really want to go play. Invest yourself around people who are genuinely on the same path as you in the same wavelength. Can't say it right, but that is the key. That's the key to actually unlocking real friends. If you can find people who are on exactly the same wavelength as you, you're going to be good friends with them. You're going to be able to trust them and be brothers with them and genuinely care for them as much as they're going to care for you. Have enough trust in them. They're going to have a lot of trust in you too. It's going to be an actual friendship rather than one of these fiat friendships, if you know what I mean. Having a friendship versus having a brother, having a genuine brotherly connection is 10 times different. And until you experience that, you'll never know. So stop acting as somebody who aren't. The actionable step in this video is act as yourself. And that doesn't mean you can't evolve. It doesn't mean you can't change. It doesn't mean you can't get into the gym, right? You can still go to the gym and be interested in F1. You can still go to the gym and be interested in golf if that's what you're friends. You can still be into the gym and, go see your friends if that's someone who actually resonates with you. You can still be into self-improvement and, whatever business you do. And if they're not interested in business, that's okay. Maybe you talk to them a little bit less because they're not and it's something you're moving towards. But if you're genuinely close enough with them on the same wavelength and you're actually brothers, right? You actually have that bond, that trust, I don't know what I'm doing, then it doesn't matter because they'll support you first thing. They will absolutely support you. And second thing, they don't mind what you're up to as long as it's good for yourself. They want to see you win, actually. They don't want to see you lose unlike the rest of your friends. And this isn't a dig at anyone in person, right? This is just something that's come to my mind. Actually makes sense. Something that's actually quite rare to understand and know. So I hope this video has actually gifted you that value to be able to go and make real friends now. Actual bonds, trusts, relationships even. Not like, you know what I mean, not sex relationships, bro. Don't take it that way, but actually brotherhood instead of just shitty school friends or work friends. I know you'll do well. I know you'll find exceptional people for yourselves. So regardless of what happens, do the hard work even when you don't feel like it. Stay strong out there, and I'll see you tomorrow.